actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Wow, Toilets Are Dangerous 13, set in Miami. And the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of EMZ Hitgal. So moving on to our briefing, who'd have thought toilets were so deadly? Help these people find out why 47. I hope you enjoy it. So moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them. All must be eliminated via drowning accidents, although we can wear any disguise we see fit. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the waiter. We're going to have a remote emetic gas grenade stored up in the pit locker room, and we'll be bringing with us some coins, some emetic poison, along with our silenced pistol.
Absolutely.
So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to stay right where we are, and we're just going to wait for the enforcer over our left shoulder there to wander off to her next position before we finally break cover, and we'll make our way into the room, selecting a coin as we go, and we encounter our very first target, Heidi, here, and we're just going to drop a coin on the floor a little bit behind her, and for some reason that has actually attracted the attention of someone on the other side of the room. So let's grab our coin back very quickly, and we'll try that again. So let's try and aim a little bit closer, and we need Heidi to move away from her drink, otherwise she doesn't put it down. And if she doesn't put it down, we can't add our emetic poison to it, such as we have just done. So once we have got the poison into the glass, we can then make our way to the bathrooms here, and Heidi will join us momentarily. And if we use instinct, we can see that our next 2 targets, even 3 targets if we look over our right shoulder, are all located in this area as well. One of them may be somewhat tricky to get our hands on, but we'll get to that bridge when we cross it. In the meantime, Heidi has arrived, so we're just going to follow her into the toilet cubicle and make her re-drink her drinks, especially the one we poisoned. So with 1 target taken care of, we'll have that coin back, thank you very much, as well. We're going to overflow the sink, and that's going to attract the attention of one of the young ladies up to no good in the next cubicle, and we're just going to wait out on the balcony here for all of the panic to calm down and the bodies to be cleared away. It turns out we have a phase shifting woman right here, and she manages to go through doors without opening them. So as you can see, there is one of our targets cleaning up the mess in the cubicle, and the other is awaiting her return. And once this young lady has finished in this cubicle, we will then set up our coin trap just by the toilets. So we're going to go in and we're going to place at least 1 coin on the floor. Sometimes I place 2 just to be extra sure, as a lot of these NPCs do seem to be somewhat blind. So once the coins are on the floor by the toilet, we're going to overflow the sink once again. We're going to distract the 2 young ladies who are up to no good in the other cubicle, and when one of them comes to investigate, they will get distracted by the coins, and they will be reintroduced to whatever it is that they have had for breakfast. Hopefully it was a substantial meal, as you're going to be eating it twice. So with 2 targets now taken care of, oh, this is what they've been up to, is it? Oh dear. We're going to leave the sink overflowing and we're going to return to the balcony area, and we'll close the doors here and marvel at this lady who seems to be able to just phase through doors at will. I wonder if her name is Kitty Pryde. So once the bodies and that have been cleaned up once again and everybody is going back to their usual routine, we are going to reset our trap once again. Again, we will leave the sink still overflowing, as that will attract the attention of our target. No, it won't. Never mind, it will eventually, but I'm not prepared to wait. So we'll throw a coin into the room to gain her attention. Now, you may have noticed that the cubicle doors are not closing automatically. This could be a problem, as we don't have a lockpick or a crowbar. And if we go into the next cubicle for our next elimination and that door closes on us, we will be locked in and there will be no way out. So what we want to do is we need to get this young lady hidden away, and then we're going to close the door and then open it to make sure that it will not lock. And then we're going to place our coin trap once again. So 2 coins or 1 coin on the floor. We're going to place 1 coin by the door here, open the door to the outside and throw a coin into the room, and that will get the attention of the journalist lady, and when she comes in to investigate, she will spot the coin by the door, and then she will spot the coin by the toilet, and we'll let her have the coin by the door for now. Consider that a loan, we do want that money back. So we're going to reintroduce this young lady to her breakfast, which I assume would have been rather less considerable than any of our previous targets. And I said we'd get that coin back, didn't I? There we go, we're rich again. So 4 targets taken care of, with 1 more to go, and our final target is out by the food vendors. So we're going to make our way out and down to the pit locker rooms, and we're going to retrieve our gas grenade. So down in the locker rooms, just by the bench here, we're going to grab our briefcase, remove the gas grenade from the briefcase, and then return it to the briefcase, and that will then activate it. We're going to select our detonator, and then we're going to make our way across the paddock and past the motorhomes, and if we go out and straight across here, there will be a door directly ahead of us, and we go through this door and out of the food vending area around to our left. We will encounter our final target, so we're just going to approach them, trigger our gas grenade, and then make our way to the stands toilets, which is just on our right here. We're going to wait deep in this area, as there is a guard who patrols this area who is also an enforcer. So when we're joined by the race steward type person here, and we can then reintroduce them to their breakfast, which I assume would have been a pretty healthy one. Didn't work out too healthy in the long run though, did it? So with all of our targets now dealt with, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and the nearest available safe exit will be the main event exit. So we're just going to head straight there now, and we will encounter no enforcers along the way. So there we go, 1 more trending contract taken care of, and we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.